spirit of the late Sam Mills lives on with the pounding of the drum as we're ready for football at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Tirico in the booth with Greg Olson and Blake Groupie on the field to get this started. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Panthers led out by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Shaky rookie year, but the back end of his second year, Greg, very effective for the man who was the #1 overall pick out of Alabama in 2023.
And he's really had an up and down start to his NFL career, and he's always going to be viewed, fair or unfairly, through the lens of that blockbuster trade that Carolina made to acquire him with the first overall pick. So that's going to be the lens. C.J. Stroud wins Rookie of the Year, and Bryce Young has a disappointing rookie season. But then you look at last year, Mike, only a year later, the back half of the season, Bryce Young looked like the first overall pick in the draft. So if they get that version of Bryce Young now in year 3, this Carolina Panthers team can compete in their division, and I think they can make some noise come the end of the year.
The first down throw was incomplete, and now 2nd and 10. Young quickly out to Leggett. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 17 yards that time for number 17.
That's good for Panthers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Open man, Teteroa McMillan. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 6. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 21, here's 2nd down and 2. The motion man is Sanders. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Everybody rockin' side to side to the beat. They snap a night, bang a drink, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, she like to go dumb. I'm smoking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Young. taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal. They'll run with Hubbard, and he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll step, and he's in! Bryce Young, touchdown Carolina. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. And look at this! The extra point is blocked. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. With Chuck, and it's a reception for Taysom Hill, and he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Olave is the motion man. Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. Oh, they leave Hill wide open. How'd they do that? His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball, and while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Down to the line now on 2nd and 2. They're going to go right back to Kamara. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now Shuck. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Olave is the motion man. 1st and 10, here's Shuck. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Saints move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Panthers offense going to take over just before the half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw is Young. Field throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Young. This one taken in by Renfro. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number 1.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Young. He'll dump this down to Hubble. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
It's a gain of 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but get the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 2. Back to throw. Young. He'll air this one out for Renfro. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
A 60-yard attempt.
This one runs out of steam off the crossbar and comes back. No good. And they will remain down by 1.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's Shuck. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Both teams trying to find the right formula as they come out for the second half. It's about to get underway. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening has the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Saints offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. Their lead is just a point. They begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. To throw is Shuck. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On 2nd down, it's Shuck. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A give up the middle with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We don't give these big guys enough credit, Mike, just how fast these defensive tackles really are. Here he uses his speed to break through, take it back down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Shuck. Got it into the hands of Olave. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. 3rd and short, you think this ball's expected to come out quick, but when all the receivers were taken away, he decides to make a break for it. He doesn't get a whole lot, but what he gets is just enough to move the chains.
They'll run on 1st down with Kamara. He'll push forward for about a yard. Play is made there by DJ Waddle.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins with Kamara. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Play action, it's Shuck. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down. In motion is Hill. Now Shuck on 3rd down. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again. The Panthers are going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. So a pressure kick coming here for Blake Grupe. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. He made the field goal a moment ago. Now Groupie back out to kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Panthers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Renfro brought in motion. Young to throw on first down. Kick this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1. Try to run for it with Hubbard. And this is going to work out. He's got it. The first down at the 38-yard line.
And the Panthers first down.
They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Looking left side is tight end Tremble. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down. To throw, Young. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's got his tight end. That's Sanders. First time they've hooked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they could win the game on this possession.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Back to the right, caught by Sanders.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
So this one a win for the visiting Saints. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this